Check, check. What's going on? What's going on, my peoples? We are here. Right now I'm just at the moment I was watching fake football for a second. You got the what's the name of these teams? San Antonio something versus the Arlington something. San Antonio something is winning 12-9 at the moment. That's XFL football for you. You know what I mean? So what's going on though? It's been about a week since we've been live. But we've been busy, especially at work. It's the busy season in full effect. You know what I mean? Killer Rock, what's going on? We got J Rock in the building. Say it was a busy day, man. For me. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. You playing that's a good joke right there. I know you're joking. If they do, if you're not joking and you're being serious, US Food Swift got a lot of money, so they can do that. You know what I mean? They got a lot of money. Oh, they bought US Express? That's what's up, man. That's where it all started for me, man. It all started with that's where I got my CDL. I got it through Swift. I started with Swift in Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee that is. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Today was a busy day, man. Working on that, working in the yard, trying to get my lawn back up in shape. Put some fertilizer on my grass, man. Fertilizer ain't cheap, guys. You know? I think I spent like $60 on a bag of fertilizer. And I still need another bag. You know what I mean? Bought I had to get I bought a new pressure washer today. Something with less power. I already got a pressure washer, but I bought something with less power. Stuff like that that can do like the windows and the patios and stuff like that. Get what I'm saying? When you have a house, man, it's nonstop work, nonstop working, nonstop maintenance. Um, it ain't cheap. A lot of people go to Home Depot. A lot of people go to Lowe's. Me, I do Home Depot, I do Lowe's, and I just started going to Tractor Supply. So that's a good store right there. One thing I see them selling over there that I'm interested in, they're selling chicken, man. So um, I'm interested in that. You know what I'm saying? But neither here nor there. I hate when people say that. Neither here nor there. Lewis, what's going on? I hate when people try to sound so proper that they sound so corny. You know what I mean? People forget how to be themselves, man. Truck money out. What's going on? People forget how to be themselves, where they came from. It ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? It is not that serious. You know? But hey, one thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about a video I made, man. And matter of fact, I think I got it in my notes. I really want to talk about this really quick. I got it in my notes. Let me find it. Trying to pull up my notebook. Okay, so I did a video, right? And in that video, it's a paycheck video, right? And I think that was like a $6,000 paycheck for 2 weeks. And you know, in that video, somebody left a comment. They said, "Oh, I bet you had to work hard for that." And I guess they was implying me because I guess they thought that was my paycheck, right? And I just replied, "Okay." You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking to myself, like, if a company gonna pay you $6,000, of course you work hard for it. Super brains. You know what I'm saying? People nowadays, man, they try to knock us while we're they're trying to knock us while we're making bread, trying to figure out what house we gonna block buy. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, what car should we buy next? You know what I'm saying? They out there trying to rain on our parade while we thinking about other stuff. We thinking about growing up stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course we work hard for the money. Ain't no company gonna hand over all this money over for you. So if you're negative Nancy, I don't make my YouTube channel for you. We make our YouTube channel to try to motivate people, to try to get people to come in the game. Listen, when I started doing food service, I saw something that was making money. So I figured to myself, you know what? Why not share my journey with people so it can help people? You know what I'm saying? We don't do this for we don't do this for clowns, man. You know what I'm saying? Of course we work hard. Like that's no shit. What they said, no shit, Sherlock. Of course we work hard. You know what I mean? Like who cares? You don't hear us complaining. You don't hear us crying. You know what I'm saying? Like people that don't do this, they complain about the job. Have you guys noticed? Like check this out, right? People that don't do this shit, right? They complain about the job way more than we do. And that is so crazy, man, that somebody that don't do this, they like I don't get it. Like they're always saying, "Oh, that's so hard." Like, "Oh, you're crazy." Like this and that. Like, you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. For real, Lewis, they ain't capable of doing the job, man. Truck money out. What's going on, Brad? What's going on? It's because we truck drivers, a lot of people can't believe we make good money without a degree. For real, man. And and to be honest with you, man, they got a problem with it, man. They don't like it. You know what I mean? Like they don't like the way we walk. They don't like the way we talk. They don't like the way we brag. They don't like our swag. You know what I mean? But it's even in the Bible, man. You gotta like don't. It's even in the Bible, guys. Like don't be scared to show what you. Don't be scared to show what you work for, man. You know what I mean? Don't be scared. Don't worry about people. Don't worry about the naysayers. You know what I mean? Like do what you gotta do, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Trucker Dion up in the building. We're all type of truckers up in the building, man. As always, man. Anybody want to get on a link? Anybody want to hit the link, man, and share their journey, share their week? You're free to speak. One thing I want to say about this week. This week was a very productive week in food service for me. This week I did about 4,600 cases. Pretty good week. I averaged about I say about 16 to 17 stops a day. And I did it in a fairly good time. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I did it. I ran 6 days. A lot of people they're not gonna have enough hours to power through a week like that. But you just gotta be efficient in what you do, and you just gotta don't be scared to get these products off the truck. If you gotta use the ramp, use a ramp, lift gate, side doors. It doesn't matter, man. Like the way I work, I'm trying to get these cases off the truck as quick and efficiently as possible. You know what I mean? Like I don't go to work thinking about easy. I go to work thinking about money. Like how much money I'm gonna make today. I know how much money I'm gonna make before I even touch a truck. It's calculated. I calculate it down to the T. Get what I'm saying? That's what we do, man. So for all the new drivers out there, man, that's trying to come into the game, just keep doing what y'all doing, man. Try to make that money. Unruly, what go on? Exactly, exactly, Lewis. Exactly, Lewis. Why we got Clay Marbury say RLC, the granddaddy rapper. Okay. Oh, I don't even know what that means. Uh, that's what it boils down to. I don't get why would you comment on a food service driver channel if you have no interest in food service? You ain't lying, bro. Oh snap! You only doing 25 stops a week with 5,000 cases. That's crazy. You know, the reason I like to do a lot of stops is because it's built into our component. It's cut into our component where we. I can talk about how much we get paid for stops. We get paid $5 per stops, right? So I figure the more stops I do, it just make my component look better. I wouldn't even mind doing 20 stops a day, because at least I know if I do 20 stops a day, that equals to $100 for the day, and that just make your component look better at the end of the week. Um, Trucker Dion, I had 4 hours remaining, right? But I'm gonna be honest with you. I really believe like five of the hours that I used up is me waiting on the warehouse to get my truck loaded. You know what I'm saying? So I think if everything went the right way, I would have had like maybe like 9 hours remaining. You know, so I think I could have got those 4,600 cases done within a I can probably efficiently I can probably get that done within 60 hours, 58 to 60 hours. I mean, it's just sometimes like not sometimes, most of the times I go to work and like I'm waiting for my load. Like Friday, right? My truck is loaded, but I got to work at 3 o'clock. My truck is loaded, but then I had to sit there and wait on paperwork for an hour and a half, right? So it's little stuff like that, man. You know. And I'm not gonna lie, I do get upset for stuff like that because I just don't get it, man. Because at the end of the day, I'm just trying to get these cases off the truck. You know what I mean? Oh, whoa, Cisco don't, Sigma don't get paid by the stops. Yeah, I know. I know that if you guys got paid by the stops, you'll request way more stops. And we got Sigma driver in here, guys. Anybody got questions about Sigma? Just feel free to ask. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you all the drivers we got up in here right now, right? We got a Sigma driver up in here. We have a McLean driver up in here. Of quite a few McLean drivers up in here. We got U.S. food drivers in here. Um, we got U.S. food. Let me see. We got U.S. food up in here. Who else we got up in here? We got Cisco, of course. CHENEY. We got a CHENEY driver up in here. You know what I mean? So if anybody that's listening to this right now that got any questions about these companies, uh, Oh, Derek. Nah, man. I just what you call it? You lost your blue name. Let me give it back to you, man. I had erased all the blue the other day and redid it, so it ain't nothing personal. You know what I mean? Anybody that lost the blue, let me know, cause I can't see it. You know what I mean? You day one, man. You know you day one. You know what I mean? Brandon, what's going on? What's up, buddy? What's going on? You straight? What you watching? Some signal do while I was working out of town, Illinois. I saw they got paid for stops. I heard one of the I heard one of the Cisco's is getting ready to go on what you call that? Is getting ready to go on Brandon, what's going on? Getting ready to go on strike or is on strike. Hold on. Time's up. Only a US food driver can make a joke like this. Y'all read that comment. Y'all read that comment. They got on me for not having my seatbelt on while I was unhooking the truck. That a lot of y'all ain't gonna get that. Main Blakely in the building. We got another Sigma driver up in the building. Hey Maine, what state you running out of? A matter of fact, we got one, two, three Sigma drivers up in here, man. So anybody that got a question for Sigma, just feel free to what you call it, drop the comment and let us know. You know what I mean? And shout out to Sigma, man, because I start Monday at Sigma. I got the call, man. They hired me. So breaking news, you guys heard it first. I start Monday at Sigma. I can't even say that with a straight face. But all jokes aside though, that do sound like a company. If I needed to, that do sound like a company I would work for though. Um, it just sounds like my type of style. Um, it sound like the load is ready. Cause I'm the type of person I like when my load is ready, man. I don't like to sit around stuff like that. So it sounds like a company I would run for. You know what I mean? I'm heading into my second week of training at McLean. What's a good pair of boots for running the ramp? Um, I'm more of a Red Wing guy. Um, I wear Red Wings. So anybody in here that got any advice on the shoes that a new driver can wear? And the reason I said a new driver because it's a big difference, man, with the way your shoes mean a lot, right? So I would recommend like a light shoes for a new driver, something light and safe, because you don't want to give them like a heavy duty shoes where they don't learn how to. They're not. They don't know how to move in a food service way yet. You know what I'm saying? I would recommend like something like a Timberland composite toe for a new driver. Now, once you get in the groove and you know what you're doing, then you can go a little heavier, start wearing Red Wings and stuff like that, which is a little heavier boots, stuff like that. You know what I mean? STL Dave said the Cheney run out of Tampa. Yeah, they do. I think you got to get with the Punta Gorda division. Brand say 99% of the time the load is ready. That's good. That's a good clip right there. Derek say, J Rock, I would love to wear tennis shoes, man, but how do you get Hey, I'm looking at this comment. Hold up. I'm gonna get to that comment. Hey, J Rock, how do you use a hand truck with the tennis shoes though? Cause I tried the tennis shoes before, man, but it just every time I go to unscoop my hand truck, man, it hurts my feet. You know what I'm saying? Brad been wearing Caterpillar Invaders. Jazzy Jeff say whatever brand is comfortable to you will be in them 14 hours. Derek say Red Wings feel like you wearing cinder blocks underneath your feet. That's why I said he ain't lying to you. You gotta know how to move with Red Wings. They last a long time, but they are a little bit on the heavier side. Red Wings are on the heavier side. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I wear Red Wings and I like them. To me, they're a little bit more durable. They're more durable to me, but they're more on the heavier side, and they're more expensive too. I just bought Red Wings. I just bought me some new pair of Red Wings last week. 200 and shit. It ran me $260, man. Listen, work shoes are not cheap. You know what I mean? Shout out to the companies that give you some type of voucher or give you some type of help to get the shoes or get the shoes for you. You know what I mean? These work boots ain't cheap. And if you run the ramp, you probably gonna go through 2 work shoes a year. Some guys even go through 3, you know? We got T-Biz up in the building. T-Biz say Skechers slip resistant, light, and comfortable. Sigma give y'all $150. Yeah, man. For the work boots, man, you probably looking at spending about $300 to $400 a year. Just say Cisco give us 150 every 6 months. Timberland Pro Pit Boss. Corey, what's going on? Or Jerm say he don't get a voucher or uniform after 90 days. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I understand why the company. You gotta understand why companies do that, right? Don't give guys vouchers. Don't give guys uniforms. If I'm running a company, I'm not giving guys voucher. I'm not giving guys uniform. I'm not giving guys scanner. I ain't giving guys the keys. I'm not giving nobody nothing until they prove themselves because you got to understand that majority of drivers when they come to food service, they just quit. A lot of them don't make it the 90 days. So I understand where the companies are coming from, man. A lot of guys they keep the printers. You got scanners that's missing. Um, Truck keys, all type of stuff be missing. So companies nowadays, man, they're real careful of what they give new drivers. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I wouldn't even let new drivers in the damn warehouse to take down the secrets to go back to the other company and tell them what's going on. That ain't gonna help anything. 'Cause all the warehouse messed up if you ask me. Our warehouse ain't that bad though. Shout out to Patrick. He got that call from US Food. Currently work for O'Reilly's. I'll tell you one thing, bro. Food service is way different from O'Reilly's. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys do pallet drops, right? But the money's better, so it's gonna be good for you, man. Good luck to you. The key thing is having a good trainer, and as long as you put in effort, man, you'll be all right. Oh, you got to get a pull handle on your hand truck so you don't have to use your foot to unscoop. I seen guys with that, man. I know GFS guys got that. The one reason I don't like the pull handles, J Rock, I used a hand truck before with it. Them hand trucks just feel heavy, bro. I don't know what it is with those hand trucks, but they feel a little heavy. So I'm gonna stay away from those hand trucks. I don't like to roll heavy like that, man. Plus, my hand truck's already tall. I got rid of all my short hand truck. I only got one more, which I'm probably gonna just end up giving it away because I ain't gonna sell that. I'm just gonna give it away. I'm waiting to see a new driver. I'm gonna just give it away to a new driver. And no brakes on my hand truck, man. So if you walking in front of my ramp, I'm sorry for you. People should not be walking. One thing I told myself, man, I see the Cisco guys doing this. As a matter of fact, they're the only ones doing this, man. I see Cisco. They're Gene, what's going on? I see Cisco. They're putting cones next to their hand truck, and I think I'm gonna start doing that because I'll be coming down that thing fast, and God forbid a old lady go walking past my ramp when I'm coming down with a full steam of 610 cans with some flour on top. Man, I know people don't want their grandma going out that way. You know what I mean? And I know nobody want their mom or their grandma going out that way. You know, I know a lot of people in here, their grandma long gone. Rest in peace, all the grandmas that long gone. But I'm just saying, whoever grandma is still alive, I know y'all don't want Granny going out that way. So just tell Granny, don't walk next, don't walk next to a food service driver ramp, or she will be going up to the upper room, and the upper room is not upstairs. Or you never know if she going up to the upper room or to the bottom floor. Hopefully she going to the upper room. Lewis want to know what you grossing annually at O'Reilly's. And Lewis want to know, guys, is steel toe mandatory? Is steel toe mandatory at Sigma? I want to know that too, man. I want to know that for sure. Man, let me tell you guys, I got paid this week. Man, as soon as I turn around and turn back around, that paycheck was done. Yo, you guys ever ran through y'all paycheck like a hot bread? Like, yo, that paycheck was gone, yo. I had so much bills. I had so much bills like that fell on this week. It ain't even funny, yo. I paid my mortgage. My insurances was due. One insurance was like almost $400. The next one coming up is $800. Cause I don't pay my insurance like monthly, like a lot of people do. I either pay 6 months or I pay all year. My insurance was due. My registration for my cars was due. You know what I mean? So I had my mortgage, my registration, insurance. What else I had to pay? I'm telling you, I spent so much money, yo. Thank God that I got a good job that we can afford to like do things, man. Because I spent so much money this week, man. Oh, just a little bit of damn, what's the name of that stuff? Oh, I think Remy. Yeah, Remy. So thank God, man, I got a good job, man, where we're available, where we can afford things. Because there's a lot of people out there right now, guys, that they work at some jobs, man, that they got to put things to the side, put things on hold, stuff like that. My mortgage went up. Everybody that live where I live, I know their mortgage went up too because taxes went up, insurance went up. A lot of people they think when they get a fixed rate mortgage that their mortgage is going to stay at the same just because it's a fixed rate. That's not the truth. The truth is if your taxes go up, your mortgage is going to go up, guys. If your insurance go up, your mortgage is going to go up because you got to put more money in escrow, and the more money you need to put in your escrow, that could affect your monthly payment. Now, what they do is they do send you an option where you can pay everything at once, but I just took the option to pay 12 months over time. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying that to say this, man. Everything went up, guys. Like, don't take your feet off the pedal. If they got extra days for you to work, work it, stack that money, savings account, 401k, IRA, stay away from the hoes, stay away from the hoes. That's a joke. But keep your money, save your money like it ain't funny. Like, make that money. Like, yo, just don't leave no crumbs on the table because everything is up right now, guys. It's everything's super expensive. Apartments are up. Like, interest rate on everything is up. Like, the insurance for my damn house that went up. That went up like a whole almost $600. You know what I mean? Everything like don't take your feet off that pedal, guys. I know sometimes people you don't live in the HOA no more. Nah, I don't do the I don't do the HOA no more, man. That's one bill I had to get away from because I ain't gonna lie to you. Like a lot of HOA is good, but some HOA, man, is just like wasted money. You know what I mean? Some HOA they overcharge. They got so much money. They got so much money in the damn threshold, whatever they call it. But yet still they keep raising the price of HOA. Like, what are they really doing with that money, man? That's why I advise anybody that if you live in a HOA, go to the meetings. You want because you want to know where is the damn money. You know, you want to know how much you guys are paying for this lawn service. What are you guys are doing with all this money you're getting? Because if you take a calculation of how much houses in your HOA community, and let's just say you're paying $300 a month, right? And you calculate how much houses in your community, what are they doing with this money, guys? Who's in charge of the money? You need to know all of this, man. All of this is important. Just don't throw your money away. So no more HOA for me, bro. I'm done with that. Just say mortgage went up in Jacksonville also. Food is up. Man, tell me about it, bro. Food is not cheap no more, guys. Like, let me tell you. Like, I don't know how much you guys do grocery shopping, or how many of you guys been to the grocery store with your wife, your girl, your baby mother, your baby mother's sister. I don't know. I have no idea why you're going to the store with your baby mother's sister. I wouldn't do that because that's wrong. But depends how she look though. Depends on who find out. You know what I mean? But if you been to the grocery store lately and you start looking at the prices of some things like the eggs, the milk, the juice, everything's high, bro. You know what I mean? Like, check this out. Sometimes I want to eat something, right? Sometimes I want to eat something. And I really have to start thinking like, okay, like let's just say I want some wings for dinner, right? I really gotta start thinking like, should I go to Publix and buy the wings, or should I just order the wings from somewhere? Because you remember when like going out to eat, the price was like way higher than buying the food from the grocery store and making it. Not no more. Like the sometimes like buying something to eat is way cheaper than you buying what you need to make that food. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're trying to cook something complicated. Like for instance, tacos. I don't know how many of you guys like to cook your own tacos. Like when you finish buying all the ingredients for tacos and you look how much money you spent, it's like you say to yourself, "Damn, I should have just went to a damn taco place and just buy me some tacos." 'Cause you gotta buy the lettuce, you gotta buy the ground beef, you gotta buy the shell, you gotta buy this and that. By the time you're done spending, you might end up spending like $60. You know what I mean? Everything is high, bro. You know? Damn, J Rock, you did say that you do got how many kids you say you got in the house? I think you say you got like 4 kids. See, there you go, Truck Money Al. He spent like $411.32 at the grocery store, bro. Like it ain't cheap. If you got more than 3 kids at the house, bro, like you gonna be spending a lot of money on grocery. A lot. You know what I mean? Shout out to LC Houston and Houston US Food Houston up in the building. Yeah, T Biz, we all might as well be damn rabbits and eat groceries, man. You know what I mean? Like I seen a damn rabbit in my backyard. I went for some carrots. I tried to give him and shit, but he ran away. Yeah, you gonna lose your seniority, Gene, because you gotta think it's not fair for the guys that been at that at in that particular building. Listen, in food service, you always gonna lose your seniority when you transfer to a different state. The only thing that you're gonna have is you're gonna have that time in the company which equals to vacation. You know what I'm saying? So J Rock got 5 kids at the crib. 9, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so J Rock, so it's definitely two kids up in there. I'll be like, man, hey J Rock, you got two kids in there right now. If I see them in my fridge, I tell their ass to get a job. That's the 18-year-old and the 17-year-old. I see them open my fridge, I'm like, you need a job. 16-year-old, I threaten them, I'll be like, you got one more year to get a damn job. The hell with that. I'm telling my 9-year-old to get a job. You know what I'm saying? For me, my girl, it was 174 a week worth. Once the baby here, we doing about 200, 200. Hey, let me ask you guys, man. Let me ask everybody a question, right? Where do people go shopping at, man? Where do people go shopping at? Food shopping? Is it? Do you guys do? And we talking about I'm talking about grocery stores that's in like all the states, like Walmart is in all the states. Target. I know guys over there in California, you guys don't have Publix, but where is it you guys are finding discounts at? All the guys in the southeast, we got Publix, we got Kroger's, we got Target, we got you know what I mean, 'cause we got Aldi's now. When you factor in the time to cook, sometimes it's better just to buy it. Yeah, you're right, but some of these restaurants, man, they're garbage, bro. So Truck Money Al do Publix, Trucker Dion do Publix and Target, and J Rock do Publix and Aldi. There goes the damn problem right there, bro. I like Publix. They're easy to access. But bro, Publix is so expensive, man. And I get it. I get it though. I'd rather go to Publix where, if you're looking for something you don't know where it's at, it's like somebody's in your face, always in your face. Now, when you're in Walmart and you're trying to look, say you need some help, you're like, you got to look all over the store for a damn Walmart employee. You know what I'm saying? What is this? One second, guys. Whatever. So we got Honky Kong, go to Piggly Wiggly, cheapest in town. Plus, hey, what state you out of? I heard of that Piggly Wiggly. Brad says Safeway is a ripoff. King Super's best deals, but still expensive. Brad, he's in Colorado, so we I think we do got Safeway down here, but we don't have King Supers. Yeah, man, public. Yeah, public. Hey, let me tell you. I don't know if you guys got Win Dixie, man, but Win Dixie, man, that's garbage, bro. Win Dixie went down like downhill, like big time. And the original owner of Win Dixie, like the original company, the original name, like it's not even the same people's no more. They just keep it that name just to keep it. You know what I mean? That place been sold like a million times, you know? But I'm surprised nobody put Walmart, man. I'm surprised that nobody likes to shop at Walmart. Oh, okay. So oh, Lewis likes to shop at Walmart. Like, what's wrong with Walmart, man? I know you guys. I know it's hard to get help. You know what I mean? Hey, let me tell you something. When you're at Walmart, expect anything. Expect the unexpected. You know what I mean? Expect anything, man. You got bad customer service, cashiers giving you attitudes, employees they never know where nothing's at, and the right person is never in the right department, right? Like I remember I was in Walmart, man. I'm over by the where they sell the TVs, electronics, and I seen this girl over there, and I asked her if she can help me with something. Oh, I don't work in electronics. Then you go to the produce side and you ask somebody you saw working over there. Oh, I don't work in the produce department. I'm like, why you guys always out of place, man? Can people just stay in their departments? Like, the hell going on over here, bro? You know what I mean? Nobody is never where they're supposed to be, yo. You know? Trigger Dion say Walmart isn't it? Everybody's rude. Palace in the can't fight 'em. Yo, that's another thing, yo. They be having pallets everywhere. Everywhere. And it's a couple of dates. It's a couple of dates out the month, guys, that you guys definitely gotta stay away from Walmart. And I'm trying to remember those dates. It can't come to my head right now. The discount grocery store, you have to hurry up and eat the food or else it spoils. How about those I don't know if anybody have the Bravos. How about the Bravos, the Presidente, and those type of stores? Like that be having like displays packed in the steel ceiling. I don't get that. Yeah, them the dates right there. Them the dates. Yeah, the first and the 15th. Stay away from the grocery stores, man. I swear, like I be going to Walmart before I knew anything about food stamps. Like real talk, guys. Before I knew anything about food stamps, I go to a Walmart on the first or the 15th, and I seen like people with like two shopping carts filled with groceries. I used to think to myself, like, damn, these people are rich. I'm thinking to myself, what the hell I'm doing wrong? These people got about $1 million worth of grocery in their damn cart, and I'm here like doing my budget, and I'm like, what? And I'm looking in their shopping cart. I'm be honest with you, they buying a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But that's before I knew anything about food stamps. Oh, you say Walmart is now tracking people not paying for one or two things at self checkout. When you steal a certain dollar amount, they send cops to your house. I think that's an easy case. And the reason I'm saying it's an easy case because all these people with the self checkout, right? You can't expect people to know what they're doing when they slide that thing across. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like I'm just sliding my thing. I hope it scans. I'm not gonna go and double check if it scans. And one thing I'm not gonna do at Walmart either, I'm not joining that line to show that person at the door my damn receipt. I don't got time for that. Like it already took me a million years to find what I need. I had to pay for it. Now you want me to get in the line to show your receipt? Man, get out of the way. You know what I mean? Like if I didn't scan it, Oh well, you know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to get this. I'm not trying to take anything on purpose, but I'm pretty sure stores that do this, they lose a lot of money. You know what I mean? Because you cannot expect people to scan everything. Like a lot of people make mistakes. Now you do got some people that know what the heck they doing that do take things. You know what I mean? But I'm not in the business of stealing. You know what I mean? Even though like people like, let me tell you something, man. Like people like those stores that got their undercover security, like Target. Target got some undercover security that they're so easy to like figure out. Like they always got like one or two things in their shopping carts, and they walk around in circles. And it's like every Target you go to, they got the same crap in they damn shopping carts, and they got the distinguished look about them. And it's so easy to figure out who they are because for some reason they're always following us. And when I say us, I'm talking about my peoples. You know what I mean? While you know what I'm saying, like they following me, while they got like other people's like putting things like old lady putting things in her purse and putting things in her clothes, but they following somebody like me. Like, come on, bro. Like you're profiling while your store is getting ripped off by other people. You know what I mean? Like stores, grocery stores, convenience stores, stores is always gonna get ripped off. It's always gonna be people that's trying to steal stuff like that. You know what I mean? I don't do stuff like that. I don't got time for that, man. That's kiddie stuff. That's back in the days where me and my homies, when we were little kids, like we used to do stupid stuff like that. I'm not perfect. 7-Eleven when they have them slushies. I remember back in the days, me and my homies, like we were younger, little kids, like we used to get the cup, we used to stack it up with candy, and then we used to fill it up. You know what I mean? Everybody do stupid stuff in their days, but we all grow. We all grow up. Now, I think when people get older, stuff like that, like all that shakiness need to come out of your brain. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, you find people putting meat inside their shirt, putting meat in their pants. Like some of the embarrassment stuff that you see people stealing at grocery store, man, it's crazy. Like sometimes they find people stealing certain things. I wish I can just go over there and pay for it for them, cause you never know, maybe they really need it, man. You know what I mean? A lot of people they don't have it like that. You know, a lot of people can't even afford milk for their kids right now, cause they just don't have that $4. You know what I mean? We are blessed to be able to feed and clothe our kids and know that our kids got AC over their backs right now, and where they can go and change the damn temperature. You know what a luxury that is to a lot of kids out there right now, guys, to be able to go inside of a house and change the damn temperature. You know what I mean? So we just gotta appreciate being blessed, man. Because you know I came from a lot of love. I'm not gonna say I came from nothing, but I've been through the struggle, bro. You know, I've been through the fight. I've been through situations that's not right. You know, I've been through no current throughout the night. You know what I mean? I've been through the gunshots ringing, um, stuff like that, all type of stuff, man. Police raiding the neighborhood. We've been through the struggle, man. So the reason we work so hard because we don't want our kids to go through the struggle. We don't want our kids to go through the fight. We don't want our kids to know the wrong. We want them to know the right. You get what I'm saying? I thought a food service driver cut the grocery bill down nowadays by shorting. Oh, that's a funny comment. Hey, tr- hey, truck money out. You do got some guys that do that, man. That's why they end up getting fired, bro. Let me tell you something, guys. deliver the groceries to your damn customers, man. Like whatever y'all think y'all getting away with it, y'all not getting away with it. Cause just as bad as people, I'm gonna tell you guys a secret, right? Food service companies watch you guys. It might not be every day. It might not be every month. It might not be every year. You guys probably been there a year and never got watched yet. But believe it or not, food service companies they send somebody out to watch you guys. Make sure you guys got to do it, are out there doing what you're supposed to be doing. And they're supposed to be undercover, but they're not good at what they. Well, to you guys, they're going to be good at what they do. But me, I'm a little different. I watch my surroundings like night and day because that is just the environment where I came from. Like I'm always watching my surroundings. I know when people are watching me. You know what I'm saying? And I even seen somebody watch me before. Like, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, you know what? Oh, they just doing their job. They got hired to do a job, so they got to do it. Screw it. You know what I mean? So anybody that's out there doing something crazy, that's stealing food or doing something they're not supposed to be do, like they just haven't caught you yet, man. They might never catch you, but you never know. They pay people to come out and watch you guys. They're not gonna be in no uniforms. You never see them. You never seen them. And if you guys think I'm playing, I'm not even joking. Like food service companies watch you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like 100. You'll never hear this from a manager. You'll never hear this from you'll never hear this. You know what I mean? Because you got to think about it, guys. Think about it. It's just logical thinking, right? Like, just look at the bill of some of these foods on the truck. Like, you don't think that these companies are gonna have enough sense, like, if they think that they got like a shaky driver to like send somebody out to see what's really going on. You know what I mean? So, if you guys think y'all getting away from throwing them chickens off the truck, you better think again. You know what I mean? That story that you keep telling the companies, oh, the chicken fell off the truck. You're right. You know what I mean? It's like I haven't stole anything the last 50 times you've been following me. You haven't got the picture yet. Yeah, man, them bills, they be expensive, bro. I think the customer that I have the biggest bill with, their bill be at about anywhere from 12 to 15,000. You know what I'm saying? Like drivers are willing to put their jobs on the line for taking tobaccos. Like, really? Like, okay, so you take a box of tobacco that you're probably gonna sell the whole box to a corner store for what, like 150, and you put your job on the line for a quick $150. Like, really? Like, sometimes some of the ideas that people come up with, man, it's just stupid. If it sounds stupid, guys, don't do it, man. You know what I mean? Like, if you got a crew that come to you with some crazy scheming ideas, man, like, don't do it. You know? They fired a guy for rubbing for rubbing CBD oil on his leg. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. Yeah, they track all the product, man. They track all the stops. They know what stops you at. You know what I mean? And the reason I know they know it. Let me tell you, we got this new lady in food service, right? We got this new lady, not in food service, but we got this new lady in dispatch, right? I know she's younger than me, but I'm still addressing her the right way. And they tracking the hell out of us lately, right? So I was at a resort the other day, and I delivered. They had three deliveries stopped, 10, 11, and 12, right? So I delivered 10, 11, and 12. And the way I work, I like to organize my trailer and like to keep it clean. And I like to get the next stop ready. I find that make me work faster. This girl called me. She was like, "Oh, I see you're done with stop 10, 11, and 12." I'm like, "Okay." "Oh, what's your ETA for the next stop?" And I'm thinking to myself, I shook my head for a minute because I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, OMG, please don't tell me I'm at US Food all over again. I'm saying that to myself, right? And you know what? She's new. I'm gonna answer her this time, but I guarantee you she ain't gonna catch me a second time, right? So I told her, oh, 15 minutes, right? And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, please don't tell me I'm at US Food again. You know what I mean? Because she had to be just coming from US Food. She sounded like she have a US Food mindset. You know what I mean? Like, of course, if I'm finished with my stop 10, 11, and 12, of course I'm going to 13 next. Like, what? So I'm like, whatever. Shout out to everybody that work at US Food. You guys know what I mean, man. Hey, J Rock, that'd be the worst conversation ever, yo. That'd be the worst. You could not tell your wife that you got fired for stealing food off the truck. You have to make something up, bro. You'll have to make something up. You lost a good job for stealing food. You say somebody in your yard got fired for stealing king crab leg. And let me tell you drivers something, right? It's gonna be a lot of drivers that listen to this, cause a lot of drivers they be going back and listen to the live, right? A lot of new drivers and a lot of existing drivers. I'm gonna tell you something right now. When it comes to king crab legs, when it comes to seafood, when it comes to meat, when it comes to stuff like oysters, when it comes to certain things, these companies know exactly how many is going out every single day, and they know what tractor is going on. So if they get a mispick, guess what? They know that it did went out, but they just don't know what truck it went on because it got mispicked. But you better be sure they got an idea what truck it went on. And if they had an idea that it went on your truck, or if they get a short, let's just say they get a short, it did not go on the right driver's truck, but it went on somebody else's truck. If you don't bring that case back, if they get any idea that you had that case, they're gonna be watching you. They're gonna be watching you. So I'm just saying this, guys. You guys make enough money to buy your own king crab legs. I know it's kind of expensive, but you guys make the money like it ain't funny. Go to your favorite seafood spot. Do not get fired for stealing king crab legs. It's just not worth your job. Getting fired for things, for petty things, is just not worth the paycheck that we're getting, guys. You know what I mean? Yo, we gotta change the way we think. We gotta change the way we operate. You know what I mean? We gotta change the people that are around us, like that's putting. We gotta change our friends, yo. If you got any friends that put crazy thoughts, that always put negative thoughts in your mind, want you to take things and do things, like you gotta change the friends out of your life. You know what I mean? If you're the negative one, you need to get away from your friends right now because you're giving them negative energy, negative ideas. You know what I mean? Anybody on here got dumb homeboys when you try to persuade them to get their CDL to do better, and first thing they ask is, "Man, I'm glad I'm glad you brought that up, Trump money, bro." I don't even know where to start. I get this question. This is one of the most questions I get in my comments. Is do they take drug tests? Is it here or is it the other test? Bro, I think next time I hear that question, I think I'm just gonna tell these guys, man, just stay smoking your weed and don't come to food service, man. You know what I mean? Because if you're worried about if a company do a road test, I mean a drug test, just stay smoking your weed, man. It's you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with weed, guys, but you gotta understand, in the truck driving world, y'all give me a second. Oh, I heard my door open. One second. My money. We got McLean in the building. We got PFG checking in. My money. What's that noise? Huh? All right. You close the door. Yeah, we got PFG up in the building rolling in. We got McLean rolling in. The here is just when you start shaving all hair on your body is an automatic fill. Oh, I just got my route. Let me see what my route look like, guys. I just had my route. So tomorrow I'm telling you guys what I got tomorrow right now. I'm looking at it right now. I got count these stops. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I got 16 stops for 787 cases. So looking at my stops right now, looking if I need to make any changes. Okay, so I do that stop first. I do that stop. 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, give me a second. Let me move one stop. Um, okay. Yeah, I had to move a stop real quick. Everything looks straight. Yeah, sometimes you just need a vacation, man. You know what I mean? Let me take a look at some. Let me see how much cases my crybaby customer have. Okay, they only got 94 cases. Okay, we're good. Okay, so all right, so I got a question, guys. Okay, if you had to choose McLean over PFG, who would you choose and why? The only reason I would choose McLean over PFG outside 33 is because the only reason I would say, Egner, what's going on? The only reason I would say McLean is for the simple fact that over the years that I've been doing this channel and I've been talking to the McLean guys and I've been talking to the PFG guys, I like McLean. In food service, I'm all about the money, and it's they shown me that they can make more money than the PFG guys. You know, now some PFG guys they do get paid good, but it's just harder to find than McLean. You know, so I definitely have to choose McLean. You know what I mean? And you know, PFG it all depends on what you want to do too. You know, 'cause you could do chain account, street account, all type of accounts at PFG. PFG is the bigger company, you know, so truck money I'll say McLean benefits better than PFG as well. How much food service driver making? 80 to 100. Shout out to all the truck dealers. Are you buying a trucker, Mike? So Tony want to know is McLean drivers getting 100%? Because on the food service side, they get some taken out. Tony, man, McLean drivers they do get 100% on the grocery side. On the food service side, you guys are the only ones that get something taken out if you get a helper. I've talked to way too many drivers to know this by now. So I don't like that. Um, what's the point of giving me 1,500 cases where you know I'm gonna need a helper if I'm gonna like not make that much money? You might as well give me 1,200 cases where I can do it by myself. So I don't like the McLean food service side. I think um, I think by them taking out money out your pay to give to your helper, you know, is is you know, a say food service trash. No offense, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It is trash. You know what I mean? We just do it for the money, man. I like it for the money. Everybody I know do it for the money. You know, it is trash when you think about it. It's garbage. You know, it's hard work, bro. Yeah, yeah, you know how it is. You know how it is on Trucker Dion. But sometimes you just gotta let everybody speak their piece, yo. Everybody speak their mind. So you telling me that so you telling me you still do 100 with money taken out? That's not bad. Oh, one thing I want to tell all the guys, cause I got a lot of new moderators, right? One thing I want to tell my moderators up in here, right? Going forward, I don't want nobody blocking the trolls, right? I don't want nobody blocking nobody because if I see somebody doing something crazy, you guys can erase a crazy message. All right, so I got a lot of moderators now. Let me go over some rules with y'all, right? Because there's some rules. Okay, so I don't want nobody blocking nobody no more. You know, I do the blocking. If I see somebody doing something crazy, I do the blocking. Um, if I if you see somebody like, yeah, I do the blocking. The one of the number one reasons I make people moderators because I see them support my channel and stuff like that. So I want to just show them appreciation by giving them a blue when I see somebody support my channel over and over again. Because you gotta understand, man. The way I look at negative people or people that's trolling, you know what I mean? You gotta understand, like think about it like a church, right? Like I don't like the pastors that think that everybody that comes to a church need to be perfect, right? You gotta think about a church like this, right? It shouldn't be no perfect people allowed because we're not all perfect. That's why a lot of people need blessing. So, you know what I mean? Maybe I don't look at trolls as negative people. You know what I mean? I just look at them as people that need some, you know what I mean? Need some guidance, need some blessing, probably probably need probably need a woman, you know what I mean? If they're a guy, they probably need a woman, you know what I mean? If it's a woman, they probably need a man, you know what I mean? They probably, you know what I mean? They might be bored, you know, so, you know, so moving forward, we're gonna let the trolls troll, you know? I'll do the erasing if something got to be erased. I'll do the blocking if something got to be blocked. You know what I mean? As long as nobody roll up in here disrespecting nobody, you know. One thing I don't do, I don't disrespect people's company. I don't disrespect what company people work for, stuff like that. I don't do that. I don't roll up in here thinking that my company is better than any companies that people work for. I don't do that. You know what I mean? So as long as everybody keep it respectful, you know what I mean? We're all good, man. You know? Like if somebody come up in here and they say like, you know what I mean, somebody just came up in here and say that food service is trash. Like it's their opinion, like, you know what I mean? Like you gotta take their opinion serious and I take it serious. Like to a lot of people, food service is trash. You know what I mean? And yo, I probably think food service is trash too. Because every day I go to work and I'm fighting these cases. I don't like these cases. That's why I'm trying to get them off the truck. These cases is trash, yo. I don't like them. I'm trying to get rid of them. That's why I work so fast. Cause I hate the cases. I'm trying to get them off the truck and get back home. You know what I mean? So I get where she coming from. You know what I mean? And a lot of people they came to food service and it did not work out for them. So they have a negative view on things. They have a negative way how they look at things. You know what I mean? And this job imposed a lot of stress on people, and this job can break your will as a man. You know what I mean? A lot of people is not built for this, So I'm not gonna disrespect nobody that this did not work out for. But on the flip side, people that this did not work out for, I don't think they should disrespect the people that do this every day. You know what I mean? Because we're not disrespecting you. I mean, we mostly go about our business. You know what I mean? We're not on the we're not on the well, I'm not on the YouTube gossip channels like gossiping and all that crap. I don't do that. We got Jarvis US Food up in the building. South Carolina. Hey, hey, you see this shirt? You already know. You already know I've been in South Carolina lately. I'll be back, god damn it. I'll be back next month. You know what I mean? Yep. Even though this is in Florida also, but I'll be back South Carolina. That's all we do, man. To try to deliver food in peace. So, hey, we gotta talk about something real quick, guys. But give me 1 second. Y'all keep talking amongst each other. Bro, Lewis, you could not say it any better, bro. You could not say any better. I love this trash right here, bro. I love this trash right here, bro. You know what I mean? It's one thing I must say though, Travis or Jarvis, my bad. Let me tell you something, man. You gotta drive through a lot of bushes to get to downtown. To get to Myrtle Beach, you gotta drive through a bunch of crap, bro. You gotta drive through a bunch of. You gotta do some driving. You know what I mean? Myrtle Beach ain't nowhere close to a town, yo. It is way in the middle of nowhere. You gotta do some serious driving, guys. I guess that's why what you say Charleston is sweet. I ain't been to Charleston in a minute, man. But I ain't been to Charleston ever since I've been over the road. Hey, but this year, man, we gonna have our we gonna have. So I don't know how long you guys been watching my channel, right? But I used to do a Father's Day barbecue, right? And I'm thinking about bringing it back, but a little different. Not no barbecue or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Thinking about doing something different though. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the fathers out there who actually knows their kids. There's a lot of fathers out there, man, that don't know their kids, have no idea what their kids are doing right now, stuff like that. They're not in their kid's life, and they could be. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the good fathers out there who work hard, make an honest living, and just doing everything the right way. You know? And shout out to all the fathers out there right now that's trying hard to be in their kid's life, but their baby mother giving them a hard time, man. You know, I got two homeboys, man, and that child support thing that they going through, man. A matter of fact, anybody that want to talk about child support, hit the link, come in here, talk about child support, bro. It's rough, man. Thank God, I ain't never been on no child support. I know I never will be on no child support because I'm not gonna put myself in that position. You know what I mean? But let me tell you, from what I seen, from what I heard talking to guys, that child support hit hard, hits different. You know what I mean? It hits different, man. So J Rock say, yeah, best advice to give to a 21-year-old. To be honest with you, man, I tell a 21-year-old to go over the road, bro. And the reason why I tell a 21-year-old to go over the road, man, just go out there, man, explore things, see new cities, see new states. You know what I mean? Live your life. You know what I mean? Just go over the road, man, and travel the whole United States. Get with a company that's willing to run you. You know what I mean? Go over the road, bro. You know what I mean? Go over the road, man. Get that road life. You know what I mean? That's what I would tell a 21-year-old, man. Because this local trucking life, man, is very it's repetitive. You gotta be very militant. You gotta be very militant to be a local trucker. Our job schedules are very strict, right? They give us a hard time when we try to take vacations. Our vacation that we have, that's granted to us, you know what I mean? We run a very tight, strict schedule, you know what I mean? So I think a driver need to be fully mature and fully ready when they decide to come to local trucking. Over the road is a little bit more relaxing. You got time to deliver your loads. If it's a week, you don't feel like working that hard, you can kind of, lay it back a little bit, you know. If you go TR, you can get a lot of experience and become professional, learn how your equipment operates, and do good pre-trip so you don't break down. Edgar, Edgar, I gotta tell you something about these new trucks, right? You said learn your equipment so you can do good pre-trips so your truck don't break down. Let me tell you something about these new trucks, man. These new trucks is a hit or a miss. These new trucks is a hit or miss, man. You never know what you're getting into. Brian OTR taught me how to know what I was going to do before I did it. Have a backup plan. Got the got the backup. Yeah, no, we got to keep it 100, man. We got to keep it 100. Yeah, local do pay more money, but um, I advise everybody just to learn the game, man. To learn the game of trucking, bro. Bro, let me tell y'all something right now, right? I wish, I wish I know a real foundation that I can donate some money to Mississippi, right? Because they're going through it right now with that tornado. I'm looking at it right now, bro. Like the majority of the houses is gone. Sad, yo. Yep, yep. Outside 33, you're not lying, man. Once you're local, once you decide to come local, man, it feels like more of a job for real. It's more man. Your friend making 2,000, 2022. That's good, bro. Like that's pretty good, man. You know. Oh, my truck is back in the shop. My truck is back in the shop. This is probably the eighth time. Over the road, man. It's bro. You gotta be in the right place at the right time. You gotta have the right dispatcher. You gotta have a good driver manager. You know, and you gotta have consecutive good weeks. Just like Brian just said, man. You gotta have some consecutive good weeks. Cause I'm gonna tell you how over the road works. Like you'll get like a good week, yo, where you made a lot of money, and then your next week you'll turn around and made $400. You know what I mean? That's the biggest difference with being a local trucker is it's more consistent, man. you know, it's more consistent, and you know exactly what it is that you're gonna be making. I seen U.S. Foods down here with some new trailers, man. I seen a driver with a 38, but he thinks it's a 36. I asked him if it was a 38 just for conversation. And he's like, no, it's a 36. Shout out to U.S. Foods, man. Let me tell you what happened Saturday, right? I pull up to a stop and I seen this U.S. food truck. He was parking away. So I drove around him to park in front of him. And I seen the guy in the truck. I don't know if he was eating, sleeping. I don't know what he was doing, but I thought he was finished doing the delivery, right? So I went inside and I started the delivery. And then like 15 minutes later, I see him like walking out the truck to start his delivery, man. I'm like, wow. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, wow. Like some guys are really out here like to play around, yo. Like, you know what I mean? Shout out to that driver anyway. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we trying to get this stuff off the truck, man. You know what I mean? So I did my delivery, man, and I got my free wings or whatever. You know, like I don't know, man. Like where in the area that I work, man. Like I'm not even comparing myself to a lot of these dudes, but we outservice a lot of these dudes around here, man. I'm not even just saying that because I work for Cheney. I'm telling you, like my group. I'm talking about my group. The group that I'm in. And when I say group, I'm talking about guys that do my areas. Me and the box truck guys. We outservice anything that U.S. Food put out there. U.S. Food or Cisco or PFG or GFS. Cause I seen the drivers, man. First of all, I'm always seeing a different driver. I don't know what's going on with that. You know what I mean? GFS, I see different drivers all the time. PFG, Cisco, I got to give it to Cisco. They try to keep the most consistent driver on my side of town, right? But everybody else, we outservice them like by far. You know what I mean? Like the people at the restaurants, like they actually like know who's coming. They actually know like, you know what I'm saying? I was telling this guy where stuff goes. I Some of these customers I deliver to, I can literally like if I see like a new US Food or PFG guy, I can literally like tell him where stuff goes. You know what I mean? And it ain't no knock on the drivers. It's not the driver's fault. It's the company's fault. Because to me, the companies they should have drivers in positions where they can do the same routes every day. It's called customer service, guys. It's not that hard. You know what I mean? But no, some companies don't want drivers to get comfortable. They want to send drivers here, they want to send drivers there. They want to send drivers everywhere, all over the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want you to get too comfortable. They don't want you to make too much money. You know what I mean? Like some of these companies, they don't get it, man. Oh, man, I don't know how they think, man. They act like they always drinking or something. I don't know what's going through some of these decision making head. You know what I mean? But shout out to all the drivers because I know at the end of the day they're just doing what they're supposed to, what they have to. But some of these things out here just don't make no sense to me the way how some of these companies operate. You get what I'm saying? Hey, the live is open. Anybody want to jump on the live? Feel free to jump on the live. The live is open. The live is open. Anybody want to jump on the live? Feel free. Speak your mind. Talk about what you want to talk about. You know what I mean? Say CDL or college. If I was 18 again, man, I'll do both. You know what I mean? It's pros and cons for all of it. You know, I'm not gonna. Let me tell you something. I'm not gonna. One thing I don't do in life, I don't look back at the process. I don't regret the process. I don't regret the growth. You know, I don't regret the journey. You know, I don't regret going to college. I don't regret not finishing college. I don't regret everything, man. You know, life is not perfect. You know, ain't nobody perfect. So we gotta do what it is that we gotta do. You know what I mean? So if somebody get there, if somebody get to the finish line by running, right? If somebody get to the finish line by walking, if somebody get to the finish line by talking, at the end of the day, you got to the finish line. It's all about how you get there, man. How you get ahead in life. You know what I mean? You cannot get a lazy wife. You know what I mean? Make sure she don't reach for the knife or she end up ending your life. You got 30 people up in the appreciate y'all for coming through. Lewis say OTR, you're mostly driving highways and large open docks. Local driving lots of city driving in nice tight spots. Lewis got a rhyme in there. Don't even know it. I bet you ain't even know it. I bet you ain't even tried, Lewis. Lewis say OTR, you mostly driving down highways and large open docks. Local driving and lots of city driving in tight spots. So Egner, we got a question. We got a question, man. Egner want to know where you from. He can help you get in the food service. So we got somebody that's willing to offer you help. So if you want it, man, let him know. Know what I mean, he's in Ohio. Did your company is your company in Ohio, Egner? Egner Gomez, man, the man with the story. Let me tell you guys something, right? Egner, you got a story that'll make everybody laugh, right? And I know I got a good I got a good memory sometimes. Do you remember the story? Trump Money Al, do you remember the story? Brad, I know you remember the story. I think you need to come and tell the story, bro. You remember the story? I don't remember the story 100%, guys. But it went like this, right? Egner was drunk. Egner was drunk. Correct me if I'm wrong. Stop me if I'm wrong. Egner was drunk, right? And him and his wife and his wife's friend took him to a gay club. That's as far as I can remember. Am I right or wrong? Or do I got the story messed up? Mike said, Mike said, you ain't lying. Been with Cisco 15 months, still ain't have a route. For real. See, Truck Money out. He remember this. Yeah. I ain't never gonna forget that, bro. Aiden say, yes, I do. When I got drunk, went to a gay bar, and my wife got mad. Hold up. Time's out. Erks. So I guess I don't remember the story. Hold up. Time's out. Your wife was not there? And I remember telling you, man, you can't be getting drunk everywhere, bro. You can't be getting drunk everywhere. 'Cause if you get drunk everywhere, you're gonna wake up anywhere. Oh, snap. His wife was not there. Oh, now I'm starting to remember now. Okay, you said she got mad at you. Oh, she was with you. That's crazy. Yeah, you gotta stay away from the liquor, man. Stay away from the liquor, bro. How's everything going though with the family though and everything, the kids and the company, man? Like, well, I remember talking to you, yo. I remember talking to you, bro, and like you was having a problem with the company. I think they gave you a raise, stuff like that. You know, one thing I must say, bro, is that I remember all my subscribe, not all of them, but I try to remember most of my subscribers, especially the ones that chime into my live. I don't just like this was a long time ago, and I still remember this. All the subscribers that been around since my channel like back in the days, man. Since I used to go like live every day, Truck Money I used to be up in there. Egner was up in there. Um, Brad was up in there. We were talking about nonsense. You know what I mean? We talk a whole bunch of stuff like straight up. Like we talk way more stuff that have nothing to do with trucking. You know what I'm saying? Like w- like you can go back through my channel, man. We talk about like most of my lives, man. Like we'll start talking about trucking, then they'll end up somewhere else. You know? Oh, so you did leave the company. Oh, yeah, QCD now. How is QCD treating you? You're the only person I ever heard that instead of writing QCD, you put quality custom distribution. Like, bro, we know what it is. How's QCD treating you? Oh, you remember that? Double digit. That's crazy. Yeah, that's way back, bro. That's way back. Hey, we got any questions, man, before we get out of here? Shout out to Truck Money Out, man. Yeah, you right. You right. You ain't lying. We used to talk crap. We used to talk a lot of crap, man. I ain't gonna lie, Brad. You talk a lot. Brad, you said, Brad, we gotta do an interview one day again, man. Because one thing you guys might not know about Brad, guys. I know he stayed low key in the comment section, but he got over 20 years at McLean. You know, and I consider him still to be a young man. He's still in his 40s, and he got over 20 years at McLean, guys. So it's not easy to be with one company for 20 years. I salute anybody that can make it that long. So we gonna have Brad up in the building on an official interview one day again. You know, I got a good question for the new people, bro. What made you start going live? Because a lot of people not versatile enough to post and go live. Um, yeah, yeah, that is Brad. Hey, that is Brad's name, man. That is Brad's name, bro. That is Brad's name, yo. Yep, he know what we talking about. what made me start going live is just to just to kind of like kick it with the people that subscribe to my channel, and just to let them know that we're more intelligent than just a truck. We're more than just a CDL. You know what I mean? We can share with people our experience things and stuff like that. And we're not scared to talk to the audience. And we're not scared to show people that we're not perfect. And what I mean by that, because like you watch a lot of people live, and it's almost like they got a perfect setting, right? And you're thinking to yourself like how the hell they always got a perfect setting? You know what I mean? So we go live to show people the real us. You know what I mean? I've been on live when I'm in Jamaica. I've been on live, you know what I'm saying, when I'm out of town and all over. You know what I'm saying? Like look at my, look at me right now. I'm wearing a damn cheap ass t-shirt. Like we don't like we keep it 100, you know, and we keep it real, and we're not scared to reach out and talk to people. You know, you ain't lying, Trucker Dion. I'm gonna let you and Truck Money Al organize that. You and Truck Money Al organize that, man. I'll be there. You know, I'll put it out on my channel. Oh yeah, I did, bro. I did go live at the hospital with my mom, huh? That was crazy. I did go live when I was at the hospital with my mom, didn't I? That was all emotions right there, bro. That was all emotions, bro. I remember I did go live, bro. That's all emotion right there. I remember that, bro. That's the last. It was crazy because I just saw my mom laying there, and it was crazy, bro. Yeah, shout out to Brad, man. 20 years, over 20 years, in food service. You know, let me talk about that for a second, right? I was making the delivery at a resort, and this guy, he asked me, he was like, "Yeah, you ain't lying, Trucker Dion. I used to live right next to Wawa. That before I moved. I used to live right next to Wawa, bro. So my bad. Brad had hit 25 years, June 2023. He'll be at McLean for 25 years. Man, we got 22 people up in the building, man. Everybody salute Brad, man. That is not easy, guys. That is not easy right there. Salute, man. 25 years, one company, bro, and the man is still young. I consider him still young, yo. Still in his 40s. Still look young. Still look like he in shape. Truck money out. That's funny, yo. I mean, so salute, bro. Keep on doing your thing, man. Stay consistent. Like right now, any advice, Brad, to make it that long? The only advice I can give, even though I'm not Brad, I'm not qualified to answer this question, but I don't think it's going to be too many people hitting 25 years no more at a company. 20 years, it's not going to be people that's hitting those numbers no more because nowadays it's just different, man. People, a lot of companies more competitive and stuff like that, and people just want more and more and more and more, right? So they're going to ask him to go to management. I'm pretty sure, I'm almost 100% sure they try to ask him. I've been lucky. My body feels the best when I'm throwing cases. When I get home and sit still is when I start to hurt. Bro, Brad, I think that happens to over 90% of food service drivers, yo. It's like we're throwing cases and we feel so good, but then when we're home and we're sitting around with nothing to do, it's like our bodies start to hurt. You ain't lying. You're not lying about that. And Brad, man, he live in a I like his house, man. He live in a nice house in Colorado. I like those Colorado style houses, man. The way they're built, you know? I like the houses when you have like a nice when y'all have like a nice when the front of your house it say house all over it, right? And that's how I try to have the front of my house. Right now I'm gonna show you guys the front of my house one day, man. It say house all over it, you know? So Brad, he doing what he's supposed to do with the money, living a nice, comfortable life. You know what I mean? Hey, Trump money out. I ain't lying. Hey, you hit it right on the head, bro. Hey, whenever she asks me to do things, bro, I'm like, I'm good. Tired, you know? Tired. Brooklyn Downs, what's going on, man? Man, I keep sneaking in your neck of the woods and not telling you anything, bro. Next time I come to your neighborhood, I'm gonna let you know. Shout out to Brooklyn Downs TV. Y'all subscribe to Brooklyn Downs too. Cheney Brothers, South Carolina, in the building. But I don't think I was nowhere. Yeah. I think I saw it. Yep. Shout out to Brooklyn Downs TV. He's also a Cheney Brothers driver, and he's out of South Carolina. You know, how far away is Brad? How far away is Oh, my bad, Brooklyn. You're in North Carolina. Oh, that I gotta come to North Carolina, bro. I got something I gotta come up there for, but I'm gonna talk about that in a second. Um, Brad, how far away is Damn, I forgot the team that Deion Sanders is coaching, Colorado Buffaloes. How far away is that from you? Oh, now back to you now, Brooklyn Downs. I'm sliding to North Carolina in the summer, man. I'm coming there for one reason only. I gotta have that real pit underground pull pork barbecue. I gotta have that, man. I never had that. I'm always watching that on YouTube. These people they be roasting the hog for hours and hours and hours. Looks so good, man. I was in South Carolina. Nobody knew where the spots was. They showing me barbecue spots that we got in Florida. I'm like, bro, I'm talking about the real pit barbecue. Like, where it's at? Let me know. You know? Oh, so Brooklyn Downs, you know the spots? If you know the spots, man, you gotta send me a couple of the spots. I'm telling you, bro, like we'll be up there, man. Whoever wanna ride, we ride, man. We'll drive to North Carolina just for some barbecue, man. That real pit barbecue, bro. Okay, okay, you're not far away to check out Deion Sanders. And the way those mountains look behind that stadium, man, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I'd drive to North Carolina for some barbecue, man. I don't know, man. I don't. Y'all must don't watch what I watch on YouTube, man. I be watching some other stuff, bro. Like I be watching them pit barbecues, man. They do it different in North Carolina. Texas too. You know? Texas too, yo. I was looking at something on YouTube, right? And it's this barbecue spot in Texas. They're only open, I think they said they're open on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, or Sunday, or a couple days a week. But it takes them like 2 or 3 days to prep the food. Bro, they are sold out before 1 p.m. mostly every day they open. Sometimes go a little later, but they're sold out. I forgot the name of that spot. I'm trying to look it up. I forgot the name of that place, man. Okay, it's called Goldie's, yo. So if you're in Fort Worth, Texas, y'all need to head over to Goldie's, yo. It's a Fort Worth Goldie's sold out before opening. Like people are in a long line, a long line just for barbecue, yo. And if you guys look at the way these people, how the people do their meat, they take a lot of pride in what they do. We have Doug Souls, we have Parker's Barbecue. It's killing it up here, bro. I'm gonna come to all of them, yo. Soon I get a vacation, man. You already know how it is working at Cheney. But when I get a vacation this month, man, I'm gonna take a nice little road trip. You know, nice little road trip, guys. But we gonna get out of here, man. One day, Brad. I forgot your number, man. We gotta set up a we gotta set up an interview. I don't think I got your number, man. I love me some barbecue, J Rock. It's good to find a good barbecue spot, man. It's so much imitators. Like, let me ask y'all a question, right? Don't y'all think it sucks? It sucks to go to a barbecue spot. Let me write that down real quick before you erase that. 244. Okay, I got it. Don't y'all think y'all go to a barbecue spot, right? And you don't see no type of barbecue drums in the back. You don't see no type of barbecue nothing, yo. You don't see no grills. You don't see nothing. You go inside, they might have an electronic smoker. They're using the ovens. Bro, that's not barbecue. That is not barbecues, man. Take it easy, Corey. All right, we got one more question before we get out of here, guys. J Rock want to know how many days you guys work. Do y'all mostly do nights or weekends? Me personally, I mostly do. We do daytimes. I would like to start as early as possible, but shout out to the warehouse. They do a good job. So sometimes we gotta adjust to the job that they're doing. In other words, a lot of times we're late on load. And I would like to over here we gotta work if our route is a 4 day work route, we gotta do four. If our route is a 5 day route, we gotta do five. Unfortunately, my route is a 6 day route. You know what I mean? Manny Fresh at Domino's doing about 120 to 170 average. You know, I do have the option to take Saturday off every now and then if I want to. Like this week, supervisor asked me if I wanted to take the Saturday off, and I said no because, as I tell you guys, man, I ain't leaving no crumbs on the table, bro. Back to truck money out. Truck money out, man. We gotta link up, bro. We gonna link up, man. Do like a little family thing. Might say be safe out there, guys. But I appreciate y'all for coming up in this live, man. I smell that steak right now. That steak is calling me, bro. Calling me. I mean, Manny Fresh, man, we gotta get you on the live one day. We gotta get Manny Fresh. We gotta get you on the live one day, man. We gotta get another. We need another Domino's guys on the live. Shout out to Lewis. He got a lot of people to come to Domino's. Shout out to all the Sigma guys. They really opened my eyes to Sigma. Shout out to the Sigma guys. Shout out to J Rock. Shout out to Brandon and anybody else that I forget that work for Sigma. Shout out to all the McLean guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you, McLean guys. They. I'm just being honest, man. Over the years, they've been supporting my channel the most. You know, shout out to the McLean guys. All the U.S. food drivers, Cisco, CHENEY, everybody, man. Appreciate y'all for rolling up in here. And yo, we'll talk another night. Y'all be easy.